Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lump Dog, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, and I'm back with another PPH video commissioner message, week number 5 of the 2022 season. Woo, man, I can't believe here we are coming into week 6. And I mean, the season's a third over now, man. I can't believe it. It goes by so quick. We wait so long for it. It comes and it goes by in a snap of a finger. We got two teams at 0-5. They seem to have already quit, thrown in the towel, not making any moves. So that's kind of sad to see. Other sad news I have to bring to the league and the viral viewers is Cone has gone complete Kardashian. Wanted to take a break from Cone's Corner, wants to make people beg for Cone's Corner, wants to make the, build up the excitement for Cone's Corner. He feels it's gotten stagnant, that there's just not enough league participation from people out that are coming from not being on Cone's Corner. I don't know. I don't know if he expects to have 3-4 people there a week. I know we had nothing set up this week. We were trying to get on Brent, but then Cone took a break, so then that fell through. And I don't know, man. It's sad to see how Hollywood and how this guy has just gone super. The show's gone super to his head. He's just like one of those over-the-top hosts that just think they're the shit because he has a YouTube segment. So, yeah, bro, I don't know what to say. So, you guys can just shut it off right here if you need to, because I understand if there's no Cone's Corner, why even tune in, right? As always, though, here we go. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do, man. Jeez, I gotta redo this. So I've been spending the last 2 hours with my little stream deck here. For some reason, it won't connect to OBS, so I have to run everything manually here. And I don't have my buttons. I need my buttons so I can, just transition from one scene to the next without having to look at the computer and make sure I'm clicking the right thing. As you saw, I clicked the wrong thing, and you saw the like and subscribe without the things. There's a little behind the scenes there. So, that's always good to see, a little behind the scenes. The commissioner always gives you a little peek behind the curtain there. So I guess that's really all about it that's going in the league. Paulie, I think you have absolutely no football mind. If you don't understand how bad that trade was with Barkley. I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't want to get on your case and get on your helmet with the trade, but with Robinson, I just don't understand how you didn't know that guy was going to be taking over for Gibson. The Kamara for Barkley thing, I can't really, fault you for. But I don't understand why Gibson for Robinson when you're giving up the guy whose job he's going to take. So makes no sense to me, but hey, it didn't work out for you. You see the thing. The other thing I wanted to get into here too, before we get into the scores, is this guy right here. Yeah. You know him as Luke, aka Luke, aka Return to Greatness, 3-point whatever, going into the 4s. This guy's running his lips, his gums. Man, he is sitting at 2-3. Put up back-to-back 80-point weeks, and he's just talking about, he's going to put my squad, because we're playing each other, in a dirt nap. I mean, come on, bro. Really? I mean, I know this is his thing. He likes to bump his gums. He has nothing to lose, because then he'll be like, well, I was just having a waiver wire team. But then if he wins, he'll just go around popping his collar and, my boy, put you in a dirt nap. Oh, I called it all week. So there's no win for the guy. If he loses, he's not going to come out and give me that heartfelt, sincere apology, for talking his smack all week. I ain't going to get that. No. I'll go, shy. Oh, shy. That's what I'm going to get. Shy. Oh, I had Taylor and Joe Benjamin didn't get to play. Oh, shy. I got guys out too. I feel for you though, Duke. I do. I understand what it's like to have your first round guy out. It's difficult. Your first round pick, Taylor. I feel for you. I mean, I got my second round pick. He's out, so he would be on a bye week anyway. So I can't blame injury for this one, but I get you. I've been trying to play without him for a couple weeks now, so it's difficult. I get you. So anyway, I just know you're going to be running your gums. You're going to be smacking, running your smoke. Ain't no Monday Night Magic on Herbert against the Broncos. Ain't happening. Well, you better make sure there isn't enough room for any Monday Night Magic, bruh. You better hope you're up by at least 50. I would think you to have any kind of comfortable lead, because I feel like Herbert, even against the Broncos, is good for 30, which is a bad game for him. So we'll see how much Everett and Williams could get out of that, but like I said, you want to definitely be up by more than 50 if you don't want to in that Monday Night Magic. Woo! I still got a little bit left in these hands, just a little bit left. We'll see what I can muster up this week and take old Return to Greatness down, make him go to 3.3. So with that being said, Return to Greatness, knockout, boy. Yeah, that's right. Go start flapping your gums. Get permission to host the PPH. Then come talking to me. All right, bruh? Okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's get into these scores from last week. See, again, you're not getting the smoothness that you normally get. There we go. That you would normally get when my little device is working and it ain't. And it's making me mad. I don't like that. And spending a couple hours troubleshooting it, trying to update it, update OBS, you know what I'm saying? You techie. Jose, you know what I'm talking about, man. When you got to run all those updates, uninstall, reinstall, and I still can't get it to work, that was what's weak. Anyway, speaking of Jose, let's get right to his game. He got taken out by the Mollywops, 78.2 to 118.7. Mollywops, as we like to call him in the PPH, the luckiest man in fantasy football. You can only get 4 championships with some sort of luck. And again, his luck comes through. Russell Wilson only puts up 23.6, but then his boy, Bryce Hall, good draft pick. I'll give you credit for that. That guy's really looking like a beast. 26.1. Could even went off further because he got tackled at the one on 2 pretty long runs. I think one was a catch and one was a run, so could even had a bigger day with 26.7. But then McCaffrey comes in with 16.4, 14.9 from Andrews. Olave with 11.4 gets the touchdown before he gets taken out. Don't see how that's a touchdown. I thought you had to control the ball when it goes to the ground, but I also understand that the ground can't cause the fumble, so I guess that's what they went with. McManus with 11.2, and that was enough. Got the win, got to 4-1. Rookie, man, whoa, boy. Did I say we're starting with Jose? Damn, I meant rookie. My bad. I saw the low score, bro. I'm sorry. I'm guilty. I was biased. I saw the low score, and I was like, it's Jose. I'm sorry, bro. No, it's the rookie. And so with a Gator with only 78.2 points. Burrow with 31.3, 20.7 from Jefferson. And that was it, man. That dude, he came back down to earth big time. Under 80 points. Just saw the floor of his team. Penny getting hurt didn't help. That's for sure. Never like to see that. Waller getting hurt too didn't help. But man, that's a rough score. He lucky got that 180, that 22-point bonus a couple weeks ago to help him with that. So he falls to 3-2. All right, in the next game we had the Juggernauts lose to Patty's Playboys, 102.2 to 159.3. Patty's Playboys, Josh Allen, proven why in our league that quarterbacks go number 1 overall. This is why right here. 67.6 points, almost 70 points. Oh God, where's Herbert's game like this? I mean, I'd be happy with like a 55 or 60, of course. I mean, I haven't gotten that yet, but that's what I drafted him for. We'll see if it comes. Anyway, 67.6. You know why he's number 1. Didn't mess that up, so huge score there. Leonard Fournette comes barreling in with 25.2, 9 points, 2 touchdowns, so that was good to see out of him. And then 20.2 from Jeff Wilson showed up against the Panthers. Damn, 120 yards rushing. Looked good there and put it down. And then 17.8 from Tucker. That was enough to get him that weekly prize, his second of the year, and improves to 3-2 with a 159.3 score. Juggernauts, man, falls to 0-5, tough, 102.2. The good thing I know about this franchise, they don't care. 0-5, 0-6, we don't care. Fuck football, fuck fantasy football. We don't care. Who cares about football? So that's good for them, man. I'm glad, because if they did pay attention or they did care, it'd be pretty damn embarrassing. Lamar Jackson, 26.2, 13.8 from Hollywood Brown. 19.2 from Mostert, who's actually looking like he's coming around as being the number one back. 18 from the Broncos D. Wasn't enough to get it done with only 102.2 and takes the L. Falls to 0-5, but they don't care, so it's good. It's all good. We ain't tripping. No, who cares, right? Who cares about fantasy football and football? All right, Dirty High T gets the win against the 289ers, 135.6 to 117.6. This was a pretty good game. Derek Carr with 36.4 points, 26.2 from Derrick Henry, 13.6 from Amari Cooper, 23.4 from Tyler Lockett. He finally shows up there. And then big 21 points from the Niners D. Man, that Niners D. And then the 289ers with 117.6. Oh, Dirty High T improves to 3-2. 289ers, 117.6. He really doesn't pay attention unless it's Cohen's corner, but I'll go through his scores real quick anyway. Big game from Kirk Cousins with 41 points. Huge game from Eckler again with 32.9 and 11.5 from Graham Gano, and 117.6. Wasn't good enough to get it done and falls to 2-3. If we look on the bench real quick, we can see Taysom Hill on the bench with 39.4. Carson Wentz on this. So Dirty High T leaving points on the bench. All right, in the next game, we had the Brewdogs take out the Return to Greatness, which was 3.1 at the time. Now it's 3.2. So I guess this is the new and improved version because the old version only put up 82 points. Jalen Hurts with 42. That looked good. And then the rest of the squad, Bagaki. Nothing in double digits, Brad. Nothing to talk about, nothing to look at. Just Bagaki, 82. All right, and then this is the guy putting me for a dirt nap. He is due, though, so we'll give him that. And it could happen. I'm not saying I can't lose to this team right here. They could man up and all of a sudden take me out because maybe Herbert does do good. And, James Robinson hasn't been doing great. Anyway, I don't want to keep going into that. Brewdogs, 134. Patrick Mahomes, big 56 points. Huge game there. Put it down. Melvin Gordon, 10.3. Josh Jacobs been showing up huge the last few weeks, 26.3. 17.2 from Stephon Diggs, and that was it. It was enough to get him the win and improves to first place now. Dare Pair in first place by points with 4-1 record. Big time, and man, I hope I can really beat Duke though and take him to 2-4 because he is at 2-3. He'd start panicking then. Okay, next game we had the Boogaloo Boys get taken out by the Basket of Deplorables, 126.8 to 93.4. Man, Boogaloo Boys, since making that trade for Kamara, really hasn't come through, though Kamara did put up some points for him this week with 17.4. Kyler Murray, a pedestrian 32.2 points for him. You're expecting to get more out of that guy. 11.8 from Metcalf, and that was it, man, and only put 93 points up and falls to 1-4. Basket of Deplorables wins the game and I guess has so far won that trade. Trevor Lawrence with 25.5. Basket of Deplorables really has to pick the right quarterback each week. He's playing the streaming quarterback. The rest of his team showed up, luckily, to make up for that. So Barkley was 16.6, 26.5 from Kelsey. That's what really put him over the top. 11.7 from Hunt, and then 26 from the Patriots D. Another score, putting him up there in that 120 range. So good job, Basket of Deplorables, proving to 3-2. All right, here's the one I wanted to start with, and I effed up. And we're starting with second to last here. No way, Jose. That's the 78 score. So again, I beg you for your forgiveness here. I saw the low score, I assumed. All right, 78.1 to 107.6 for Just My Luck. Just My Luck improves to 4-1 and is in second place all by himself there, or tied for second place, I guess. Second place by points. Tom Brady, 43.1, 17.3 from Dameon Pierce, who's looking like the last few weeks he's earning that third-round draft pick. Nick Chubb with 26.4, and then that was it. Proves to 4-1. No way, Jose, man. Not a lot to go off here. 27.8 from the sus elbow of Stafford, and then Cup with 20.9 and 12 from the Bills D. And that's it in 78.1 points. So that's, I think, 3 weeks in a row now, all below 80 or below 90 at least. So got to do something, bro. But hopefully you're like the other franchise and just don't care. All right, and then the last game I got my butt stomped, so props out to Jimmy, but you can go back, rewind the tape, check it. I called it. I knew it was happening. I felt it was his breakout week. I called 5 players out with Rodgers, Cook, Davis, Devontae, and the Cowboys D. Those were the 5 guys that I had called out by name in last week's episode, saying that it was Jimmy's breakout game, and he was going to be the weekly winner. And I would have been right if he would have listened to me. So he whooped my ass, 157.4 to 91.7. Rodgers, the one I was wrong on, only 34.2 points. Looked good in the first half, not so good in the second half, but I called it and I was wrong, so I will take that L right there. Dalvin Cook, 24.1 points, right about that one. Devontae Adams, 25.4 points, right about that one. Gabe Davis, 33.1 points. I'm right about that one. And then his kicker with 17, Bucks defense with 10, and for the final 4 out of 5 calls correctly, the Cowboys defense, 28 points. I got that one right. He starts that defense, like I said last week. He wins the weekly, and I would have been right about that one too. So there you go. There's my evidence. I said it. I'm at peace with it now. Haters improves to 2-3 though, keeps his season alive. Whooped my ass again. Justin Herbert just didn't show up with much, 30.1 points. Ramondre Stevenson, I guess that's a silver lining there with 18.5. Just couldn't get a couple touchdowns there but there was nothing stopping the haters this week. He was a buzzsaw. Felt it. I knew it. And then Mike Williams with 14.4, and then 11.9 from Marr, and then only 4 from the Packers D. So there you go. That's what you got, man. Only 91.7 points. That was that kind of hurts a little bit. That's such a low score. That's 2 out of the last 4 games that I've had under 100 points. So not liking that trend. So there we go. There was the score. So again, I don't have Cone's Corner here. Let me get back to click the right scene there. Woo! Right back in the studio. Okay. So anyway, unfortunately, no Cone's Corner. So I guess this is the end of the Commish Message. Don't forget that the trading deadline is week 11. So week 11 is trading deadline. So if your guys playing Thursday night in week 11, you can't be traded after that. So after the games start, that's it, week 11. All right, guys, that's it. So I will catch you all next week. Hopefully there's a Cone's Corner. I don't know. We'll see how the week plays out, and we'll talk to you next week. Lump Dogs out. Peace.